Grant blocked by Robinson.
Oh, we're lagging a little bit, but I'll change. You could hear him? Oh, snap. Yeah, luckily, the Pelicans game in the back. God, so, yeah.
But I'm good. I'm happy.
You're back. Sorry, that was my fault. Okay, you cut off after your little rant.
Oh.
I know exactly. Okay, so we were lagging, and it wasn't because of the game. It's because I had my VPN on. And I was set to, because I wanted to watch the Laker game, so I had my VPN set to Chicago. So we were streaming from Chicago servers, so it's lagging because we're not really in Chicago. Oh God! So we're back to good now. But anyways, yeah, Brandon was hot because why? Why were you hot? Because I want to talk about this.
We're talking about the Lakers and how we win games because we were on national television.
That's not what we were saying. That is nowhere near what we were saying. At least I wasn't saying that. I was just upset because y'all got stupid foul calls that made no sense. But fortunately for you guys, Jason Tatum decided to throw the game away because that last foul call, that was on him. Oh God!
He hit KCP in the chin.
He did that to himself.
And the throat.
Yep. But what's going on, everybody? Apologize. Like I said earlier, if you're coming in now, I apologize if it's a little lag in the beginning. That's all. Oh my God, I have hiccups. My name is CK. I have hiccups. Yeah, that was on me. I had my VPN on, so it was lagging, but it should be caught up now. You should be able to refresh. God! For those listening to the audio-only version, I apologize for my hiccups. If you're watching the video version right now, I don't apologize to you. They're happening. They'll go away as time goes on. Once we start talking about the Knicks and I start scaring myself, then they'll go away. Don't even worry about it. But how's your week been, man? We weren't here last week. All-Star break.
It was good. It was great.
We just gotta go past some hiccups, man. This is professional stuff.
Gotta work through it. That's all. That's no worries. But it was good. I had fun All-Star weekend. That was a week.
That was fun. It was a really good weekend, man. Yeah. All-Star weekend was really good this year. Shout out to Chicago. Shout out to the NBA. Yeah. Oh, come on. I was doing so good. The new rules, we were both we were for them. We were a little skeptical at first, but we were both accepting it, and definitely we were fans of it that night. Come on. God. Okay. God. Okay. All right. That's just I was just about to start talking. No, we're gonna power through it, and y'all gonna accept my hiccups for what they are. All right, okay. But yeah, All-Star break was dope. We were all excited about the new rules. We were excited about what was going on, the new changes and everything. That thought was dope. This isn't one of the topics, but since we didn't get to talk about it because we were off for the All-Star break, what was your? Because there were people complaining a little bit, but what were your thoughts about the first few quarters? Of the game? Were you bothered by it? Because a lot of people were thinking that the first three mini games, those dragged on a little bit. They weren't as entertaining up until that fourth quarter. Excuse me. Did you agree? Because I don't agree. But that was a common complaint that we were hearing. Yeah. What was your thought?
I think the teams made it enjoyable for actual basketball fans because they were going for charities instead of just playing, and it still had that all-star vibe of we'll let them play for a little bit, let them toss up lobs, not really play defense.
Yeah.
Yada yada yada.
Yeah. Luckily, RJ Barrett wasn't playing because he would have got booed.
Yes, definitely would have. But it was nonetheless, when it became the last 4 minutes or so, 5 minutes, it made it very entertaining.
Yeah, in that fourth quarter.
Makers. Yeah, not even just the fourth quarter. I'm talking about
of each quarter of each of them.
Quarter.
Got you. Yes, that's that.
And we're still close together in terms of who's gonna win,
right?
What charity and whatnot. So,
and that was my thing. Yeah, and that was my thing. That's why I was like, when I was hearing that, people were saying like, oh yeah, the first three quarters were like the first three. Excuse me, the games were normal, like like you expect. But to me, I was like, no, I felt like the beginning of each quarter / game for the first three quarters. Yeah, that was normal. No defense was being played, but I felt like towards the end of each quarter, they ended as normally the fourth quarter ends in most NBA All-Star games. We got that 3 times, and then ultimately in that fourth quarter. So I disagreed with that statement that a lot of people were saying. It sounds like you're disagreeing with it too. You can see in that second game or second quarter, I don't know what to call them, but in that second quarter, Giannis came out blazing. Like, he was like, "Yo, no, you took that 100,000. I need to get this 100,000 back." And then they did, and then they ended up splitting it, and then unfortunately they tied at the end of the third, and then LeBron ultimately took the money from Giannis's kids and gave it to his kids. But they did come out saying that they were all going to collectively donate 100,000 to Giannis's foundation, so charity. Yeah, so that's pretty dope. But overall, one of the best. I'm not going to sit here and say best. Also, I know a lot of people were saying that, but it was 100% up there. As far as the entire weekend, and especially in a long time, it was great from Friday night all the way through. It was really enjoyable. Do you agree or disagree?
I have to agree. I have to agree. The entire weekend.
Saturday night was dope.
I
Every
didn't get to
event.
watch Friday night. I didn't.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
It's okay. I mean, you didn't miss too much. It was fun. Zion didn't play too much because you could still see he's, coming back with his mid restriction. Job was okay. I know everyone wants to talk about the mini dunk contest that they had going on, but it was really just a lot of missed dunks, except for RJ Barrett, who made his one dunk, also led the game in scoring. But it's okay. The main talk was Ja Morant and Zion Williamson, as as it always has been. But no, it was cool. It was still fun. Some of those, what?
I saw you tweeting a lot during that game. So
I didn't intend to. I really didn't intend to. But the thing was, like, it was dope to see RJ Barrett playing loose and having fun again. So it was entertaining. I as a Knicks fan, I enjoyed it. So I was very hyped up by it because, in a game where all they were talking about was Zion Williamson, Ja Morant, and RJ Barrett was out there busting everyone's ass to the point where he got booed because he played defense in an exhibition game. I was loving that. I'm like, hell yeah, that's right. You know what I'm saying? Like, remember Giannis Antetokounmpo, the same thing happened with him. His first All-Star game, he got booed because he was out there guarding everybody up, and they're like, "No, kid, this is not how this game works." But I love that, man. And RJ went out there, overachieved, and yeah, so I ended up tweeting a lot more than I was planning on that night because it was enjoyable. But yeah, no, it was a fun weekend.
Was the celebrity game all that, or was it?
Celebrity game was dope this year. I mean, for what you would expect. There's still. I feel like the Kevin Hart years were probably like the peak of the celebrity game because you knew everybody. A, B. Yeah. They actually integrated players that could play at those times and celebrities that could play. This year they tried to do it, but it was just so lopsided. As you heard, I'm sure, even if you didn't watch it, you heard from Stephen A. Smith all week complaining about it. It was lopsided though. But I mean, it was fun. They they're trying. It was watchable. It was okay. That's what I can say about that.
I know last year was kind of rough because Bad Bunny, Ronnie 2K.
They were both back, and they were both just as trash this year.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Bad Bunny and Ronnie 2K were both back, and it was, God, they cannot play. Bad Bunny almost busted his whole right leg. It was bad. It was bad.
You hate to see it.
Yeah. Bad Bunny. But shout out to the chat. I was giving it a little bit of time because we were lagging a little bit. As you can tell, I have hiccups. I don't know why. They're here, and I want them to go away, but they're not. But now that we're catching up, everybody's okay. If you haven't refreshed, you should be caught up now. But shout out to the chat, as we always do. Start off the show, we shout out the chat. Oh my God! Just go away. Shout out to Rick Harrison, Dale. I'm not gonna say your whole name. I'm like, Dale, what's good, bro? John Coleman, Pocket Rockets, Bomber, BCM, BLT, the homie. Shout out Delano, the homie. Shout out German Hurtado, what's good? Chris Tiller, what's up? Welcome back. James Epstein. And shout out to everybody else that is watching that have not commented yet. I finished a damn bottle of water almost, and I still got these stupid hiccups. That's why I said we need to talk about the Knicks so I can get scared, and it'll go away.
Edgar Allan Fro, shout out to the homie. All right, but yeah, so All-Star break was dope. Wondering how you guys felt about it. Enjoyed it. Stay-Mo, I see you, bro. What's good? Team World's bench was ass. Yes. If you're talking about that game on Friday, it was garbage. That's the reason why they lost. But hey, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say there was a lot of people that were in the game that really shouldn't have been in, but whatever. Calling you out, Mitch. Mitch Robinson should have been in that game, but but no, like all like PJ Washington he didn't do anything. He was just there. As I expected, Wendell Carter Jr. was just an empty blank space. So like those were highlights missed out. Like Mitch Robinson would have at least been the highlights, but whatever. It's not my game. It's not my league. CK eating a sandwich cures hiccups. I don't think that's true, but thanks. Tibbs gonna play. Oh boy, we're gonna talk about the Thibodeau rumors. It's on the list. Hey Chris, I have a question. James, what's good? I'll be looking out for your question. There's an artist named Bad Bunny. Welcome to the music world, Delano. These hiccups, I'm gonna die. I heard the Knicks picking up Wiseman. You heard wrong. I hope not. I mean, I don't mind what. We're not talking about that. Anyways, let's get into the show. We as you guys see from the thumbnail, Lakers did pick up a Marcus Twin. Wasn't the initial one they wanted, but there was a Marcus Twin nonetheless that can beef up their bench. Still think it's a good pickup in Markieff Morris, meaning that they had to cut Boogie. Brandon, our resident Laker fan, will give his opinion on that in a second, but we're going to leave with that. We're also going to be talking about other buyout market pickups, Reggie Jackson, so on and so forth. Talking about Steph Curry, that's a concept that's not a player we've even talked about since the beginning of this season. So Steph Curry, we're going to talk about him for a little bit. Then we're going to talk about the Knicks and the Tom Thibodeau rumors. See, thought about the Knicks, my hiccups instantly went away. And then we're going to end off the show, which we wanted to do last week, but I didn't have them ready. But I have them now. Me and Brandon are going to go over our preseason predictions, and we're going to see if we're going to keep any of our predictions throughout for the rest of this season, or if we're going to change them. And by looking at my predictions, I am changing everything. Brandon makes some good ones. I think he's going to change a lot too, but some of his make a little bit more sense. A lot of mine were shots in the dark that, let's just say, if we turn the lights back on, everybody I shot at would still be alive. All right, so we're gonna get into the show. Starting off with your Los Angeles Lakers, Brandon. Well, we're talking about the buyout market in general. There's a lot of buyout players that the Lakers did miss out on. I, for one, I don't know how you feel about it, but I, for one, as a non-Laker fan, but as for the Lakers to beef up what they needed, I thought Reggie Jackson was going to be somebody they were going to look at. Completely didn't get him because as soon as he was bought out, he went right to the Clippers. So that was you guys missed out on him, in my opinion. But you guys did end up picking up Markieff Morris after trying to trade with us to get Marcus Morris, which I think is a solid pickup. But in that process, you had to get rid of Boogie, who was rumored to possibly come back this year. Doubt that was going to happen, but it was a rumor. How do you feel about the Markieff pickup as well as losing out on Reggie and losing Boogie?
I think you got to take it like any other buyout pickup you get.
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason why they were a buyout player. There's a reason why the team felt like they didn't deserve to be on their team anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, I think Markieff is more so just he wants to be on a playoff team. He wants to be on a winning team,
Mm-hmm.
and Detroit's not going in that direction. With that said, there's some stuff that he's going to bring that the Lakers definitely need off their bench, possibly even at the end of games. It just depends on how the game goes. Somebody that is a shot maker, not necessarily a shot creator, and more so of toughness. I can't call him a defender. My co-host on my show would say he's a full-fledged defender, but
that's the wrong twin. But go ahead.
Yes. I think Markieff is much more of a toughness player than he is a defensive lockdown by any stretch.
100%.
So it's exciting. It's cool. I can't wait to see how he plays and see how he fits. He's definitely going to help Kuz. He's definitely going to help out LeBron. And of course, he's going to help out AD as well. So can't wait to see how he looks.
How'd you feel about Reggie Jackson? Were you curious about it? Did you want? I mean, they didn't give you enough time to be, because as soon as he was bought out, but there were the rumors ahead of time with Reggie Jackson, and there were rumors that Lakers would have been connected to him. Would that have been a signing that you would have been cool with?
No.
As much as I rag on Rajon Rondo and I just say get him off the court, blah 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 blah. I feel like Reggie Jackson is a much more head case than Rajon Rondo. I feel like Rondo has the IQ. It's just sometimes his body or whatever he's doing is like 3 steps ahead.
Yeah.
Compared to Reggie Jackson, I'm just like, what?
A little bit of knuckleheadness.
Yeah. There was a clip of his very first shot as a Clipper.
The whole possession was trash. Yeah, his whole first possession.
I'm thankful that he's not there with us.
Okay.
Now he might turn up and be well for the Clippers just because they are riddled with injuries. So be it.
Okay.
But that was not my main concern. My main concern was trying to get 3-and-D guy. And I would have loved if we got a certain someone that's on the Knicks, but y'all weren't listening. Y'all were being hard-headed.
I was gonna talk about that next. And I'm assuming you're talking about Mo Harkless. Yeah, that's not us. That's him. They never had the conversation, and he had said openly that he never thought of that conversation, never thought of doing that. He wants to stay here. Although his demeanor says otherwise, exactly. At least in his first game. But yeah, he said that he wants to stay here and see how this plays out, not only for this year but possibly for the next year. Be that because he has 2 years on his contract, or this year and next year on his contract. I'm for it. But yeah, every Knicks fan expected that he was gonna get bought out. I'm glad he's not getting bought out. I was hoping that because of that, then we can, talk about Bobby Portis buyout, but that's neither here nor there. But to go back on your Reggie Jackson comment, I agree, but I also disagree a little bit because I think he would have been, because what you guys need is another scoring point guard that can also be a point guard. Unlike, Caruso, who, he can do his things, but he's not a traditional point guard, even though, you and me were fighting about that last year that, no, it should be Lonzo Ball and Caruso, no one else at point guard. But I feel like, with what you guys do with LeBron, I feel like Reggie Jackson probably would have been a better option off the bench. He's not the highest IQ. He doesn't have the highest IQ when it comes to a basketball player, but what made him so sought after initially before he got paid by Detroit was what he did off the bench for OKC. Now, mind you, he was younger then, so Detroit thought maybe he could be their point guard, their starting point guard of the future. They were terribly wrong, but he has already shown to be a solid second point guard off the bench, and I felt like that would have come back, especially in the environment of the Lakers. He would have, just like anybody that's coming into a team that is most likely going to win a championship or has the ability to be a contender, they up their game a little bit, especially if you're a veteran. So I feel like he would have been a good fit, especially over a lot of things that you've been complaining about with Rondo. I think he got out of Reggie Jackson, and I think the Clippers are going to see that. So I was pushing a little bit. I was hoping that you guys would pick him up. I thought he would have been a good pickup, but I do think that Markieff Morris is, and although it's not the twin you wanted, I still think he's going to be a good pickup as far as locker room and just because the Lakers right now don't have any barkers. Like, you ain't got no dogs on the Lakers, and for the fact that when the going gets tough, you ain't gonna have anybody that's gonna jaw with somebody else. The Lakers don't have that, and that's the one thing that every championship team needs is a crazy dude, and the Lakers got a bunch of swag, but they ain't got no crazy. Like, LeBron James ain't gonna bark at nobody. I mean, Rondo, sure, but even him, I wouldn't
he's a pest.
Yeah, more of a pest than that's what I'm saying. So Markieff is that kind of guy that you need. The minute somebody hard fouls LeBron, he's gonna be the first one to go over there. You know what I'm saying? You need those kind of guys. I think Markieff's gonna be great for you guys all around. Now, for Steven's comment about the defense, that's the wrong twin. He's a good. He can defend. He can stay in front of his man. But no, that's Marcus. That's in your sauce.
Professional basketball player can't.
Right. I was trying to be nice about it, but yeah, that's facts. People talking about the Knicks. We're gonna get to the Knicks. I promise you guys. We're gonna talk about the whole Tom Thibodeau rumors. Shout out to Payback Carter. He was saying, are you surprised that Mo Harkless didn't request a buyout? We both were talking about that. Brandon is. I'm not. I mean, I am surprised, but I'm not upset. Let's say that.
I get it.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see.
You didn't want to come back to LA, man? LA living?
Yeah, good to go. Maybe that's the thing though. Maybe he was so bought into that, but then it comes down to, do you want to win or not? But maybe he was so bought into, being a part of that Clippers organization. It's like, I can't go across to the other LA team, but I don't know. I don't think it's that. You're like, sure you can. Sure you can. Hey, Carter, happy birthday, bro. Shout out to Carter, man. Happy birthday, man.
Oh, it's Edgar Allan Fro's birthday, too, as well.
Is it really? Happy birthday to you, sir. If you're still in the chat, Edgar Allan Fro. And look at y'all, man. Birthday buddies. Okay. But, yeah, speaking of buyout, there was somebody else that just got picked up, too. What am I missing?
Houston Rockets. They got Jeff Green.
Jeff Green. That was the pickup. So, question with Jeff.
One other two.
Who else did they get?
Carroll.
Oh, they did get Markieff Carroll too, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, that one's not as crazy of a surprise. But for Jeff Green, I'm assuming he's gonna be in that center rotation, playing their center. But that's another good pickup, man. That Rockets experiment, to me, I don't get it, but I get it, but I hate it. But it's working, and I don't know. It's kind of scary, man. Long term, we'll see how that works out. What do you think about? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We'll see, because it's gonna slow down unless Mike D'Antoni says no. I'm not letting it slow down. But what do you think about that Jeff Green pickup for the Rockets?
It was only a matter of time. I feel like even before they even traded Clint Capella, I was curious as to why they wouldn't sign somebody like Jeff Green as a, he's more of that tweener. He's always been that tweener, even in today's game where it's about, everybody can play, your two can play the four, your four can play the one, and all that sort of stuff. So it makes sense. The Damari Carroll, I think, is more of insurance. I don't think they necessarily believe in.
100% insurance. Yeah. Especially with what they've been getting from Ben and. Top. Yeah. Right. That's true, because he can defend as well as score, compared to Tabo, who can't really score like that.
So it's good for them. They're the third best team in the West.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see where that goes.
That highlight.
Yeah, he got killed. But he had 17 points in that first game. It's Warriors, but God, every time I say that, it's so weird to say that. Like, it's just the Warriors. So
it'll be exciting again in March 1st. So
yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing Steph and Wiggins. I know a lot of people, are counting Wiggins out, but I'm in the camp that the Warriors are gonna be it's gonna be some good medicine for Wiggins long term. But we'll see.
You don't have to be the first, second, you're the third option.
Man, he just go out there, right? Just go out there, and because Steph Curry was saying he's a walking 20, and that's the thing, he is. But with the Timberwolves, when you're expecting to lead them to the next level next to Cat, it's not as impressive. But now when you're on a team that has a structure already, you just got to go in there, do that same thing, get your 20, get your 19, get your 18, and that's going to be enough for what this team's going to have when everybody's fully tooled. So I think we're going to see a rejuvenated Andrew Wiggins. Speaking of which, great segue, because like you just said, March 1st, Steph Curry returns. Dude is missed some time now. I don't know the exact days. With he broke his non-shooting hand, his left hand, and he is set to be back. He wanted to be back now, but they set the return back to March 1st. My question to you, Brandon, is: does that make sense for him to return now? While because there's nothing to play for, A, and B, now they're in the hunt for hopefully getting a solid pick in the draft. Are you in the camp that says no, if he's healthy, play, or are you in the camp saying, like, what's the point? Just sit out for the rest of the season?
I would compare this to when Paul George came back from it. When you came back from your injury,
hilarious.
When Paul George came back from his scary leg injury, they came back, and not to say that Steph is going to be able to lead this team into a playoff position, but I'm sure you want to build some kind of chemistry, some kind of camaraderie for next season. You can only build for next season at this point with where they at. So I think it's more so just to see if he can play well with Andrew Wiggins. Can Pasquale Am I saying his last name right?
Pascal, yeah.
Pascal. If he can play really well with Steph, you know, a few other players. Lee, is he still capable to play well coming off the bench?
What's that word I'm looking for? Nepotism.
Nepotism. Yeah.
But
So
I believe in playing. Believe in playing well though.
I think it's fine. I don't have an issue with it. And like Steve Kerr said, why hold out the fans that come out and pay all that money?
Amen.
Not go out and play the game
I agree.
if they're healthy. So,
yeah, I mean, like I said, I've been saying it when it comes to the Knicks. It was like tanking. Like I know teams are still doing it, you know, because the percentages are still there. But to me, in this new age of the draft lottery, tanking is there's no point. You got to go out there and, you know, try and because I know it's one instance, but I guarantee it won't be the last instance when it comes to what the Pelicans were able to do last draft lottery. I know that was one instance. The numbers were against it, but there were so many other factors other than just the Pelicans jumping up to one. The fact that the Suns and the Cavaliers, who had just as much chances as the Knicks to be in the top three, both dropped to their lowest chance at pick, 7th and 6th and stuff like that. I don't feel like last lottery is going to be the only lottery we're going to see that. So I just feel like tanking it's going to take a few lotteries for people to be like, dang, tanking might be done. So to me, I just feel like there's no point in tanking. Steph Curry, everything you said. Steph Curry comes back, runs some, get some chemistry with guys that are probably going to be here next year, like the Lees, the Pascals, Wiggins, Draymond for sure. Like, you know, come back, get some more chemistry on the court, get your shot back, get your swagger back, get San Francisco excited again. Like, yeah, I think that's gonna be good for the team. They're still gonna. We all know what's gonna happen. They're still gonna get the first overall pick. It doesn't matter how many more games they win because the NBA loves the Warriors. They're going to get either Anthony Edwards or LaMelo. It's somebody the Knicks want. Whoever the Knicks want, they'll draft them. And then that'll be a 30 for 30 in about 20 years. We all know how this is going to go. But, yeah, no, I'm happy he's going to be back. He needs it. Like you said, all them people in San Francisco, all those business bankers and everybody in San Francisco paying all that money to watch the games. At least give them a show to go out with the season.
Just a side note, they sell tickets like an hour before the game, and you can get center court for like $80-$90.
The Warriors do that?
Who they're playing? Yeah,
that's smart because those games. Yeah, I think that's kind of smart. Is that to give everybody a fair shot at getting closer seats, or?
I just think that's typical for any kind of bad team. I think that's just how it goes. Because I want to say it was just like that when the Lakers were bad.
Nah, Knicks weren't like that. Knicks aren't like that. And they still
I could be totally wrong. I know that we sold out for a couple of years still, but I still recall if you waited to the very last minute.
We've always said you get cheaper seats.
Yeah. That's what I still think that San Francisco does. Just so that way they can make sure they can sell.
Their attendance has been good this year, surprisingly. I mean, because it's probably more than just basketball at this point because it's a new building, so everybody wants to experience it and stuff like that. So it didn't really matter what the team was on the court. People were still excited about the new building, new stadium and stuff like that. And if what you're saying is true about the prices, then as long as the prices aren't too crazy, I'm sure people were still going to make their way to go watch Warriors games, which is good for them. Yeah. Going back to the chat real quick before we move on. Edgar Allan Froze said that. Oh, I lost it. Oh dear God, I scrolled down too fast. Oh dear God, you said something about his birthday. Said something about his birthday. Something about goats on the 23rd because I had a response. Oh my goodness, I lost it. All right, who cares what you said? Oh, he said only goats are born on the 23rd, and ha ha ha. Well. You know what? I feel pretty good about my birth date because I was born on the 24th. So, R.I.P. All right, look, I'm out here. Kobe Bryant to death. I'm with it. Yes, they were. Bro, the Lakers were never bad. That's Scott. You know that's not true. The last draft was rigged. I'm not playing that game. Draft was not rigged. That's what happens with the new percentages. I'm sorry. CK thirsty for LaMelo. Those are facts. Lakers should bring back Lance Stevenson. Thoughts on that one, Brandon? Brandon, hello? Brandon, we have a question. Lakers should bring back Lance Stevenson. Hello? What are your thoughts? Follow up. Brandon, Lakers should bring back the GOAT Michael Beasley. Thoughts? Brandon?
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about bringing either one of those two. This is prior, like, before we even signed Markieff. I was still like, we want to do that? I don't think so.
Well, J.R. Smith's on the way, bro. Just hold up. Hold tight.
I don't want Earl. Please don't.
Yeah, y'all are tripping. Y'all act like he is the worst player that you guys. Man, I hope he comes in and averages a cool 25 for the rest of the season. And when I say 25, I mean shots per game. All right, next.
No.
Oh my God. Knicks greater than Lakers. Fan base wise, sure. Lakers bring back Hibbert. Ooh, Brandon, there you look, man. We can play this game all day.
Who's the troll? Who's saying all these trolls?
It's everybody. It's everybody.
Roy Hibbert. I'd rather bring Robert Sacre.
Oh dear God! You mean
Yes.
the Chinese dunk champion?
The Chinese dunk champion. Bring me Robert Sacre before I bring Roy Hibbert.
Can I find that dunk before we move on? I have to find
Where
that.
he like pile drives.
He
over
didn't do a
someone?
damn thing.
Yeah.
Dunk. Yes. Oh, it's Japan. Excuse me. Sorry, Chinese league. I'm sorry. Yes, here we go. For those who have not seen this, this is the Laker great Robert Sacre, dunk champion in Japan. Look at him warming up. See, he's teeing it up. Watch the dunk, ladies and gentlemen. Here it comes. This is all it takes to win a dunk contest, ladies and gentlemen. Finesse, skill. Let me tee it up. Hey! Impressive.
That's how you know, like, nobody.
No, it's impressive. Let me try it again. No. Japan. He's like, damn. You know, I didn't make my first one. It's all right. Let me do a few underlegs. Crowd's with me. Let me try that one more time. Let me do something different. Hey! Look at that. Tens, nines. Fans loving it. Loving it. Chill out. Oh, no. Yep, you got all nine. That's a 45. That's all he needed. That is all he needed. Anyways.
That man's 6'11" and he can barely win me.
He had all the chance in the world to go out there and replicate Dwight Howard and just, take over. Big man can dunk. But he did replicate Dwight Howard, all right. 2020 dunk contest, Dwight Howard.
Whoa.
What?
That was an impressive first dunk.
Okay.
I don't know about the second one.
Okay.
The second one was much more emotional. The first dunk with the T.
Bring back Chris Mims. See, now we're talking about real ex-Lakers right now.
Okay. All right. Now we're talking. All right. Chris Mims.
Did Chris Mims, did he ever, this is off topic, but did Chris Mims ever get a contract after his Laker contract?
That man, like, died with injuries.
Yeah, right? And he just disappeared.
Quite literally.
Lakers did that. You guys did that a lot. Y'all had a player that I used to love, but when she went to the Lakers, just could not stay healthy. Was it Brian Grant? The Dreadlock King? Was that his name?
Grant?
Was that his name?
It was Brian Grant.
Right?
Because I keep on thinking about Brian Cook whenever you think.
Oh, Brian Cook. No. Brian Cook was a legend. Yeah, it was Brian Grant. No, Brian Cook was a legend, man. Spot up jumper from everywhere. Yeah, man. Once Brian Grant came to the Lakers, that was a wrap for him, man.
That or Kwame Brown.
No. I was talking about players I like. No, Kwame Brown, you're going too far. Anyways, yeah. Lakers. All right. Well, as you can tell, when CK is lollygagging and wasting time, that means that the next topic has to do with his stupid team, the New York Knicks. Shout out to the Knicks, ladies and gentlemen. You hear that silence? Yeah, that's my Knicks.
Shout out to the Knicks, baby.
Oh my God. I love my team. I swear I do. It's just the stupid things that go on within the organization that us fans all can see what the result, or not the results, what the solution should be. But for whatever reason, the front office is like, yeah, that's a good idea. But that being said,
Got a better one.
That being said, the New York Knicks are looking to finally officially make the move to bring in Leon Rose. People are still back and forth about it. I've come to terms with it. I'm cool with it. I like it.
Shoot, try it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. See how it goes. Go with the new.
What's the worst that can happen?
Facts. That's why I said about everything the Knicks do. Yeah, go with the new wave right now. Go with the agent. Hopefully his connections and people are upset about World Wide West not coming with him in the deal. I like that because I like World Wide West working in the shadows. Whispering at AAU games, whispering at other G League games, whispering at other NBA games. Like, man, 22 points, but y'all still lost, huh? Come to a place where you can, hopefully get your stats back up. The Knicks. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm with World Wide West doing stuff like that. But other than Leon Rose, I keep saying Leon Rose, other than Leon Rose being brought in as the president, shout out to the super chat. I didn't hear what it said. Kaiser saying send Randall back to the Lakers at once. Brandon, you can have him for free, bro. But along with Leon Rose officially being the president of the Knicks, all the rumors are circling around Tom Thibodeau, ex-Bulls and ex-Timberwolves coach, to be the Knicks' next coach, and it's as high as a 90% chance as today. We know how 90% chances do when it comes to the Knicks, so I'm not buying it, but it is the report that's being talked about. Brandon, you are somebody that knows Thibodeau well because your favorite player played for Thibodeau for quite some time and strived, but also lost a lot of his career because he played for Thibodeau. But other than that, if this rumor turns out to be true, what's your thoughts for the Knicks going with Tom Thibodeau as their next head coach?
Well, you're going to have a J-Kid situation where he's going to be grabbing and reaching for all types of power in the front office. So,
like he did with Minnesota. He did that in Minnesota.
Man was the president, the GM, the coach. Might as well be a player at that point.
Well, I mean, he won't get that power, though, because Leon Rose is coming in first.
Right. But if Tibbs is just a coach.
Yeah.
I don't know, because I've seen him with one superstar and be able to make something out of nothing. And then I've seen him with two quote-unquote rising stars and do nothing. So I'm more worried about, has he learned anything since his two tenures?
Right.
Has there been...
Because there's been a lot of both positives and negatives. So it's like...
Exactly.
Have you learned anything?
So if y'all go with him, your defense is going to be way better, or at least I would hope.
Me too. And
prepare RJ Barrett to be dead.
I know, bro. That's
literally 42 minutes a game.
Yeah, man.
There's not much I can say about him because I just don't think he's gonna make y'all that much better. It would take like a Monty Williams. I think Monty Williams would have been a way better coach for you guys.
I've been saying it, like, because Monty Williams was still... He probably wouldn't have taken the job, but he was on his chance of making his return when we signed Fizdale. So he was in the pot for coaches, and I was advocate on Monty Williams coming over, but I also didn't think he was going to take the job because I don't think he was ready. As we learned, he wasn't, and he came back finally this year with the Suns, and I think that's such a good pickup for them. I agree with you on that. But as far as Tibbs, Kaiser with another donation, shout out to you. He said, Knicks need Jay Wright, start the campaign. I don't know if I can join that campaign. Sorry, buddy, but appreciate the donation. As far as Tibbs, though, God, I lost my train of thought. How are you about his coaching, though, Knicks aside, his coaching style and what he brings to the team? Because he does bring a level of toughness, like you said, about the defensive end. He does have his negatives, but, overall, his coaching tenure has been a positive one. So do you see him as one of the top tier OG coaches in the league, or you see him as another one of those like even though he has had some success, you're still not sure how you feel about him?
I think he's a better, and I don't know how you're gonna agree with this or not, but I think he's a better Mike Woodson.
Ooh, okay. No, I don't think it's crazy at all.
Like,
shout out to my boy Mike.
There's a lot of good things that Mike does for you on one side of the court.
Yeah.
It's the other side where I'm just like,
yeah.
What are we running? Is it just this? That's it? That's all we're okay. All right, I guess that's what we're doing. And a lot of that was in both Chicago for Tibbs and in Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
There wasn't a whole lot of variety. Not to mention, I don't think Minnesota provided that level of play for them. But for some reason, he was able to get it out of everybody in Chicago.
Yeah. Because they all,
I think a lot of that has to do with the players that he brought in too. Like you have you had Brooks, you had Watson, you had Nate Robinson. I'm not even gonna throw in Carlos Boozer because that man frustrated me.
Carlos Boozer, Carlos Boozer was not. You know how many times Tibbs wanted to start Taj Gibson over Carlos Boozer. That was the rumor. Like is Gibson gonna start now? And then they finally did the thing where they started him at center because Noah was hurt. Oh my God, yeah. Tibbs was not a fan of Boozer. A lot of people weren't fans of Boozer. Laker fans, I'm sure you guys remember that.
No. I remember it.
His best times were in Utah, and then after that, I don't remember his career.
Facts.
Your take on him being a better version of Mike Woodson? Yeah, I do think they have this similar disability when it comes to the offense. They both. You don't what?
Go ahead. I just don't remember like sets or even.
They didn't. He didn't have any. He never had any. He had Derrick Rose. That was his scheme, which worked. But it's like they never really had you saw the coaching side when it came to the defensive end. Like you saw, he was one of those great coaches with substitutions. At the end of games, that's where Tibbs came out, and I think that's what we need. But at the same time, it's just like, and I get it. I know I'm naive to still think that maybe the Knicks organization will do this the right way, and I don't think that's the case. I know they're not going to. But in my perfect world, it's just be like we're set up so perfectly to just do this the right way from within. Like Nick Nurse is probably my favorite person in the entire world now. Besides, like that whole Toronto Raptors organization has it done the way I would love to see the Knicks do it, which is just draft, have a coach that is about the developing of the youth and developing, players within the organization, of course, with a sprinkle of some vets. And I honestly feel like that would be Mike Miller if Mike Miller was actually given the keys to the team, but I don't think he ever will be. I think he's after this year, we're never going to see Mike Miller again. But that in my perfect world, that's the kind of coach I want to see us get. But I also know when it comes to the Knicks, coaching the Knicks is a very, very tough job. It's not like coaching the Timberwolves or like coaching the Thunder. It's coaching the New York Knicks with the media in Madison Square Garden with all that other stuff that comes with it. So in another place where you could hire, like, let's say, for instance, like what's Flip's son? Rest in peace to Flip Saunders.
Saunders?
Yeah, Ryan Saunders. Like he would. I mean, not saying he's a good coach, but just because he was able to get the team to rally together towards the end of last season when they made that coaching change. Yeah. That wouldn't happen in New York because he's so green, he's so new that 2 bad games, New York would eat him alive because he just doesn't have that kind of personality. The Knicks can't get that kind of a coach, and we're seeing that with Mike Miller because Mike Miller, who has had if you just take his chunk of games that he's coached, he's done a great job. But the problem is because he's, Mike Miller, the guy that nobody knows about, whenever he has a bad game, it gets piled on like twofold because it's the Knicks. And unfortunately, I feel like what's going to happen is we have to get like a Thibodeau or somebody like that that's great. The guys I don't want, the Thibodeaus, the Mark Jackson, like those kind of guys that can take it, and where the fan base will be like, all right, you lost this one, but you're cool. Well, we're cool with you because, you're a rough guy. You say all the right things. So it's frustrating. That's the part of the Knicks fandom more so than the rest of the stuff that's just frustrating to me is knowing what needs to happen for the team to get better, but also knowing that the Knicks are never going to do it. So that's the part I hate. That sucks the most about being a Knicks fan more than the losing, in my opinion. So
and market.
Yeah, because that's the problem, and I don't blame Knicks fans for feeling the way that they feel, because you know what, this many years of losing and not being any better, by now we should not be still trying to get on track. We should be on a track. We were sprinkled with some luck back in 2011 through 13. Maybe I can't give 2014. No, I'm not gonna do that. But 2011 to 2013, we were sprinkled with some hope, and then it was snatched away with us because we didn't know how to keep it. So I don't know. I don't hate the Thibodeau thing, but I'm also not a fan of it, because in my perfect world, I want to keep Mike Miller and just ride with a coach while our guys develop and get older and play with, once we start to learn the concept of winning, or learn the culture of what the Knicks, the new culture of the Knicks, and then when we're ready to make that next step into possibly competing for the playoffs, then we go for that kind of coach. But right now, we're not nowhere near that. We need to focus on developing and getting the right guys to play along our young core, because we finally got a young core that works, but just don't know how to use it. But
what's wrong with keeping Mike?
That's what I want to know. It's just because they want splashes. Everybody wants splashes. Leon Rosen to come in, he's going to want to splash. Dolan wants a splash. Everybody wants splashes rather than doing it the right way. Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem.
I mean, I've seen. I thought I saw a tweet either from you or from Alex that was saying that since he's been brought in, you guys were 17 and 16 or something like that at one point.
It's not that good, but no, it was still. Was it? I think he's 12 and 17, 11 and 17. So it's something like that. It's not. It's good. It's better because
better, yeah.
Imagine if he had started the season with us, we'll see where that would have been.
Different story.
But again, I don't hate the Thibodeau thing. This is not me saying that, because I know a lot of people are overreacting about it, which is fine because it's not the sexy pick that they want. But I do think it defensively it's good for us. We saw this year, this is probably one of the better defensive teams we've seen in a Knicks uniform in a long time, so that's been nice. And I only feel like that would just step up the following years. I think that's something that's good for Kevin Knox and those kind of kids. But yeah, it's just the little things that I'm a little worried about. Is RJ Barrett going to be ran to the floor? Whoever we draft at point guard, whether it be LaMelo, Tyrese, like any of those point guards, like I don't know. Those are the little things I think about, but I just want the Knicks to just do it the right way. And it's just so frustrating. That's the more frustrating part about being a Knicks fan than anything else. Like I could take the losing, all that other stuff. It's just what was it? Insanity. The definition of insanity. That's the Knicks right there, and that it's just frustrating.
The same thing,
yep.
Expecting a different result.
Yep. So,
but I've seen people a lot.
Killian Hayes, another one. Knicks need to shout. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I see a lot of people talking about going to go get Jay Wright, and
no,
it would make sense if you guys weren't the New York Knicks.
Thank you. That's the only reason why I don't want it.
I think the prime example that you gotta attribute to the reason why Jay Wright will never come to the Knicks, not just because it's the Knicks. I just don't think he'll come over to the NBA anytime soon, is because look at Cleveland's coach. Not to say that he's anywhere remotely close to Jay Wright, but just how he was treated. There's a lack of respect. There's a lack of wanting to be coachable.
Yeah.
And lol.
Oh, it said you when it was supposed to say yo. Shout out to Blah, my guy. Appreciate you, family.
But I just don't see Jay Wright being like, I'm making NBA money right now as a head coach, teaching these kids how to be grown men, to go all of a sudden to deal with grown men that if I have one bad coaching day, the New York media is going to say, am I the right pick? Am I the right coach? NBA players not respecting me, not listening to me when I have, I'm trying to implement schemes, systems, all that sort of stuff. So I think all that stuff that happened in Cleveland was in a smaller market.
You took the words right out of my mouth. But also, I do agree that I also do believe that Beilein is just not the kind of guy you want to go to the next level with. I don't think he has, like, as successful as he was in college, he's not a Jay Wright. He's not a Calipari, like one of those guys. That's also why I also believe that Coach K is never ultimately going to coach in the NBA, because I think that time's passed. Like, yeah, he's going to have respect. You know, he's like the godfather of college basketball, but that window's passed unless he goes right into like coaching like the Lakers. Say the Lakers got him instead of Frank Vogel. That's different. I feel like you put him in the vets because of the Olympics kind of thing. I think that worked, but he's the only one that can get away with that. But yeah, what you said about Jay Wright is the exact reason why I don't want him. I barely am okay with Calipari because I feel like he could handle it because of all the players he deals with, the kind of players he deals with and stuff like that. And a lot of them are younger. I think.
He's a networker.
Yeah, so I feel like he would fit New York okay. I think he would have the embrace of Knicks fans a lot more quickly than a Jay Wright would. But even him, I'm still iffy on. It's just the college jump. I'm a little iffy on. Except for like the guys that were assistant coaches in the league or one-time head coaches in the league that then went to college and then eventually come back after a few years, you know, coaching in college. Like those kind of guys I'm okay with, but I don't know. It's kind of scary. Here we go. Hold on.
Mark Jackson is the coach we need.
Oh my goodness. Look, man, I've said my piece on Mark Jackson. I'm at the point that if it happened, it happens. Mark Jackson's our coach, but I am not in that train, nor will I ever be in that train of bringing Mark Jackson. I'm sorry. Not going to get me on there. Breaking news, though. Pew, boop, 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 boop. Right now, the Portland Trail Blazers and your boy, Carmelo Anthony, are playing. Now, mind you, I was watching that game against the Pelicans, and Melo was damn near about to go off on that game, too. But the Pelicans were just so much better than they were. But, we know Dame is out. So Melo said, "Oh yeah, I got this." So right now, the Portland Trail Blazers, it's over. The Blazers beat the Pistons by 3 points, 107-104, and Melo has dropped 32 points. And according to my boy Nick's feed, who knows everything, says that this is the first time he has gotten that many points since 2017. And Brandon, in 2017, what team was he playing for?
OKC.
Brandon, in 2017. No, you're actually. Well, was it OKC? Was he gone at 2017? Yeah, you're right. Whatever. Who cares? I don't care. Woo! Still Carmelo Anthony. Whatever. Yeah, you're right. 2017. It was OKC. God, whatever. Melo, baby. Damn it. Brandon, can you give us your thoughts on LaMelo? Jesus Christ. Carmelo's night. Go ahead. Whenever you're ready, bro. We'll wait.
Good for him, man. Good for him.
All I will say is
I wish nothing for the best for him.
You're still not even remotely impressed with how well he's played this season?
I'm happy he's doing it for Kobe.
Still not like just
kidding. He's doing it for himself. I know. But is this going to make them into a playoff team? Because
without Dame, no. Without Dame, no.
Yeah. Like, cool, they got to win. Let's string some wins along. Or some more multiple wins, because this one win and then 2 losses, 3 losses, not gonna cut it. So I don't know what it is. They need to figure it out.
No, they just need. It's health. It's health. It's only health. They have been missing 5 to 6 players every single game. It almost feels like they don't have any of their bigs. It's 100% health. This is the same team that was just in the Western Conference Finals. Yes, a few changes, but I feel like if they were at least 80% healthy, where they had at least one of their bigs in their rotations, I think they would have been a lot better. But they're missing every single one of their bigs, minus Hassan Whiteside. He's their only big that's playing, and that's healthy right now. So, I think that's a big part of their DNA, and that's the reason why they're not playing as well right now. And I think with the addition of Melo, especially since he's been playing so efficiently the entire season, they would have been a better team. But hopefully they re-up and do it again next year. And boom, Knicks feed with the confirmation saying it was February 2017. Therefore, he was still on the end of his New York Knicks tenure. So boom face for all y'all. Hell yeah.
Could have sworn. Did y'all win?
Look, man. Point of the matter was it was in a Knicks uniform, all right?
But did he win?
Tonight he won. Okay, Brandon, I'm not giving you that, all right? I'm cool with Mark Jackson, according to Kaiser. A lot of people are cool with Mark Jackson. I'm probably in the minority. I know that. Me and CP of Knicks Fan TV, I know we're in the minority. Just not no thank you. No thank you. If it happens, it happens. I'm not gonna cry about it. I mean, there's a positive with us getting Mark Jackson. I just don't think it's gonna be as good as everyone else thinks it will be. Let me go find out. See, Knicks feed's on it, man. Knicks feed got all the and everything. Knicks feed's on it, bro. He's gonna find out. It's probably gonna be in a loss because the 2016-17 season was a rough year.
That's the story of Carmelo.
That wasn't Melo though. That you cannot put that on Melo. That season, man, that would look. A certain ex-Laker coach came in and ruined a lot of things for the Knicks. So look.
Oh, Phil.
Okay. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for look.
Fish.
Yeah, God, Derek Fisher. That's a bigger one. Hear me out though. Like today's not the day. But I'm willing to go to bat and say that Phil Jackson wasn't totally to blame, as a lot of people would say. I'll go to bat for that because he did have a plan that we never got to see come through. And it could have been something. Like a lot of people talk about if we had gone forth with that Kristaps Porzingis, Frank Ntilikina, and then whoever he probably would have drafted in the 2017 draft, what could have happened? Maybe that might be the way it would have went, but would have resulted in wins. Who knows? But that being said, Phil Jackson can still kick rocks. Whatever. Thanks for the championship, though, buddy. That being said. My man Knicks feet. Okay, so it's not a minority. So you're okay. So I'm not crazy. Look, my comment section kill me whenever I talk about not wanting Mark Jackson. So in my brain, I thought it was just me. But yeah, it's funny. A lot of what?
Like in an alternate world, Mark Jackson is you guys' coach, and
I don't think it's that alternate. It could happen though. It's a lot more realistic than I want it to be though. He could be our coach next year, bro. So I don't know if you even have to go into that thought process because it could probably happen. This 90% stuff I'm not buying on Tom Thibodeau. I'm not buying that. Kevin Durant was 90% supposed to be a Knicks, so I'm not. What the hell? That 10% is real. The Knicks were 90% gonna have Zion Williamson on the team. Okay, like I'm not buying 90% nothing until it happens.
Wait, who said 90%?
Man, do you not remember the media last year?
No. I'm saying like who's 90% saying that Mark Jackson's gonna be our coach?
No. So I sorry, Tom Thibodeau. Not 90% of Tom Thibodeau is gonna be our coach. I'm not buying that. Is what I said.
Who throws out?
I'm saying that's what I'm saying. That's the media, Brandon. It's the media, and of course, then people. Once it's out there, people take it and run with it. Stephen A. Smith. See, that's what I'm saying. Anyways, all right.
What happened to the other 10%? Like what?
The 10% is what go. That's the Knicks. The 10%. The Knicks live in the 10%. The 90% of whatever the Knicks live in that 10%.
We both have an understanding of the media, because the media says the Lakers can't play against good teams.
We're in the two markets, Brandon.
Yeah. Okay. All right. As long as we have an understanding.
We do. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, 100%. 100%. Lakers. If you can't tell me the Lakers lose today's game, that they're not getting killed. Lakers don't have enough. Oh God, Lakers are good, but they're not gonna get a champion. You know that's how it goes. That's how it works. Here we got the verdict. Knicks feed checked. Knicks won 110-109 against Philly. Take that, Edgar Allan Fro.
No.
32-7-7. Hell yeah. Knicks feed with all of that, Edgar. Happy birthday.
You hate to see it.
Picture me kicking a cake in your face, like from The Office, like Dwight from The Office. Happy birthday, Edgar. Maybe Dwayne Casey will get released. Oh, Dwayne Casey, somebody would love to be a Knicks coach, but he couldn't handle the Knicks. He would. Oh man, he would go bald after 1 year. I love Dwayne Casey, but nah. I hope he figures it over there with Detroit. Now that they're restarting, hopefully they can get some guys ready. All right, enough of this. We're dilly-dallying, y'all. We're dilly-dallying. It is the last part of the show, and this week as we did, this is the tradition. This is year 2. We're only in season 2 of Coast to Coast, but this is our yearly tradition where preseason, Brandon and I make way too early predictions on every award that can happen, as well as who wins the championship for the whole entire year. I wrote down our choices and our selections, and this was for our first episode that aired right before the season. So I'm gonna go down the list of all of our selections, and now since it's the halfway mark, we were supposed to do it before the All-Star break, but now that it's the halfway mark, we can change our choices, and then it gets locked in for the rest of the season, and then at the end of the year, when all of them are selected, we see who has the most, and wins for the season. Now, last year, man, tell me about it. Last year, I think we were tied, or you won. Let me double check. Hold on. I think you won. I think you won last year. So I think you're 1-0. Let me double check though.
The 2-time back-to-back.
Okay, that's 1-0 is not 2-time, you idiot. Hold on. It's here.
About to be 2 now.
All right.
2-time. Might be deep doo-doo with his back injury. He might be.
Okay, yeah. Brandon had 1, 2, 3 against my 1. Yeah, you beat me last year. You killed me 3-1 in your selections. You did get a lot wrong, so you clap it up. But yeah, Brandon, it's 1-0 in the series. So now we are going to make our final choices this year, along with the stuff. Hold on, what am I missing in the chat? What am I missing? Ben Simmons might be in deep doo-doo with his back injury. Ooh, Ben Simmons slander. The Lakers will win the chip because the NBA wants to honor Kobe and give LeBron the screech. Woo! That's a hot take. That's a hot take.
We'll take it.
You know, if they bring in Thibodeau, we ain't never get rid of Taj Gibson. Oh, man. I don't mind keeping Gibson around. It's just the amount of minutes. Like, lately, Mike Miller's only been playing him around, 18 minutes, which I'm cool with. I'm fine with that. Mitch Robinson just got to stop fouling, and we'll be all right. One of the most important questions I forgot to ask, who he play for? Who he play for is on its way. Don't worry. Brandon's going to get his second dose of who he played for this season. It's coming. Oh, it'll be here. If they get Thibodeau, the Knicks will sign every old, worn-out ex-Bull Thibodeau. Yeah, that. Well, I mean.
Bring back Noah.
God, Joakim Noah. He does not ever.
Corey Brewer, you haven't heard from him in years.
Oh, dear God. Aaron Brooks coming out of retirement.
Yes.
Hey, man, that's perfect. That's perfect. That means we getting LaMelo. Bring LaMelo. That was his guy. All right. So, Brandon and I made our preseason predictions. And like I said, we can change them now. But the choices we make today are locked in. And then we see who was right at the end of the season when the awards come out. And last year, Brandon won 3-1. And if I locked in my choices this year, I would lose for sure. All right, so before we change anything, I'm going to name what we listed in the preseason, Brandon. Are you ready? Do you remember any years? Not really. Vaguely,
I remember JaVale.
Well,
not JaVale.
Nope.
Joel.
Yes, Joel. You did have Joel on there. Good job. All right,
yeah.
Brandon. So for MVP and chat, you guys play along as well. You know the deal. Actually, let me write y'all in. Let's do that. Let's do that this year. What we'll do this year is we're going to have you, me, and in the chat. So then the chat have to come to a conclusion on one guy. So I'm going to count how many people voted for who, and then that is your vote for the chat. I don't care if
majority
you want
wins.
Majority rules. Thank you. All right. So I'm going to lock that in when we go over it again. So me and Brandon in the preseason for MVP, Brandon put LeBron James. Oh, dear God. And I put Steph Curry. Mind you, this is preseason. Okay? I put Steph Curry. Brandon put LeBron James.
Lock it in, Chris. Lock it in.
He gonna come back and have some Zion numbers. All right. Most improved, Brandon. We both put the same guy. You want to say what it was? Preseason, Brandon.
Oh, B.I.
No. His teammate.
Zoe.
Yep. We both put Lonzo Ball for most improved this year. Defensive player of the year, you put Joel Embiid. I put the foul machine, Mitchell Robinson. For coach of the year, you put Doc Rivers. I put Lloyd Pierce. Dear God. Rookie of the year, you put Zion Williamson. I put RJ Barrett. Sixth man, you put Lou Will, and I put Eric Gordon. And title winner, you put Lakers, I put Clippers. All right, Brandon. So we're going to go down from the top. You made some good choices. You did a good job.
You had your Knicks cap on, I know.
Because it was one of those things I was swinging for the fences. I was like, you know what, we'll see. I think Steph Curry's going to be great, by himself. He's going to prove himself. A lot of people were believing that. I thought that was the case. He got hurt, broke his whole left hand, and screw the Warriors. And then, yes, I had my Knicks hat on. I believed in R.J. Barrett. I still believe in R.J. Barrett, but he ain't going to get Rookie of the Year with the way that ESPN and all the media likes to suck on Zion Williamson and Jaws. All right, but we're going to start with MVP. Brandon. Very subtle. And chat, you guys are playing along. Majority rules, okay? So we're starting with MVP. So as soon as I say MVP, I want you guys all to put who you think is going to be the MVP and majority rules, and then that is your vote for the season. All right. So MVP, Brandon, who you got?
Giannis.
So you're changing LeBron? You're not going to stick with LeBron?
I'm not sticking with LeBron.
You're not sticking with LeBron? You're going Giannis? You want the point. That's boring. That's boring, Brandon.
How's this boring?
Go with your guy.
You know that boy gonna win.
Go with your guy.
Whoever's got best record and is the best player on that team.
Brandon, just go with your guy. You think he's gonna take it 2 years in a row?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm willing to go against you. Give me old man assist leader LeBron James. I think that they're going to find a way to twist the narrative. I think you're right. I think it's gonna be Giannis. But I want to go with the narrative train. I'm gonna go with LeBron, just to go against the grain. I might probably gonna lose this point, but
I love it, Dale. I love Frank. Frank is MVP, baby.
All right, so the fans MVP. Let's see who's the first. Okay, so this is the first year the fans are playing along too. So MVP. All right, we're about to lock it up. Get all your picks in for MVP. Oh dear God, I'm seeing some names. All right, locked in. So let's get some votes. All right, let's count them down. So I'm going to start from Nick's feet because he's the first one to vote for MVP. All right. Giannis, one. Giannis. Okay, I think that's okay, Greek freak. Frank Ntilikina, baby. Giannis. Wayne Ellington. Bobby Portis. Giannis. All right. So Bobby Portis for the chat. No, I was kidding. Giannis Antetokounmpo for the chat. All right. Locked in. So the chat has Giannis. Brandon with Giannis as well, and CK going with old man LeBron. All right. Most improved player. I think we're both changing ours up. Who you got?
Who did I have originally?
We both had Lonzo.
Oh, BI.
Chat, from right now, put in your most improved. Actually, no, from after my comment. So now everything underneath my most improved, that's the vote. Except for your Sammy. I'm counting yours, Sammy. I'm counting yours. All right, so who are you going with, Lonzo?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm going to play it safe with that one. Even though since Zion came back, I feel like his stats are going to fall down to 19. 19 points per game.
They probably are.
So is that safe enough?
It's not because Siakam's playing out of his mind.
I know, but will he get it again?
Twice in a row. Is that possible? Can you do that?
I mean, it's up to improving from the season before. So yeah, how much did he average last year? Like 18?
Somewhere around there. Now he's averaging 24.
Yeah. So like it's the same battle, but I feel like Siakam's gonna stay there along with the other stats, and I think BI is gonna go down to like 21, 20. And when he was with you guys, was he averaging 14?
Melo dropped 32 on the Pistons.
Scorer, I believe.
Melo dropped. Yeah, we talked about that. But yeah, shout out. That's a beautiful, beautiful donation. Shout out to Melo dropping 32 on the Pistons. Yeah, so I have Siakam, and then but we also got to talk about the Mr. All-Star Bam Adebayo, bro.
Yeah, I know Bam. I know. Yeah, that was another one I saw. But the only two I've been really thinking about have been BI and Siakam. Yeah.
Do I go with the safe bet in BI, a guy I like, or do I go Bam, another guy I like?
No way in hell BI is only 6'7".
Say what?
I'm looking up his stats right now.
They said he's 6'7".
He's only 6'7". I don't believe.
He's skinny though, man. So skinny make you look taller. I don't know, dude. Oh man. All right. I want to go with Bam, but I'm gonna go Bi. Underlay, mama, Bi. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
All right, so Bi. We're both going with Bi. I don't think. All right, yeah, locking it in. Bi. All right, chat.
Yeah, right there.
Lock it in. Lock it in. All right, it's locked from LeBron James. Shout out to the King for being in the GOAT. Being in the chat. All right, LeBron James is the last one for the MIP. All right, coming from my MIP, we got 1 Ingram, 2 Ingram, 3 Ingram, 4 Ingram. We have Siakam, 2 Siakams. Fine, go for Frank again. Siakam, Ingram, Dylan Brooks has a good one. We got Siakam, Bam to buy one for Bam. Yeah, majority right now. I'm surprised Warsville didn't go with Alex Caruso.
Hey man,
Ingram, 2 for Bam.
he had a move today against
Graham.
Jaylen Brown. Nice.
Mellow MIP. Obviously, I didn't know. If the Pels made the playoffs, then yeah. If not, Bam. Ooh, that's a safe one too. Yeah, that's how I feel about Bam too. But the majority is on Brandon Ingram for the chat. So the chat's vote goes to Brandon Ingram. Bi for the chat. Right now, the chat is going with Brandon Warren's votes. All right, defensive player of the year. All right, so after my defensive player of the year, everything underneath that is going to be counted in the vote. So defensive player of the year, Brandon, are you sticking with Joel Embiid or are you changing?
This is tough because part of me wants to change and be like, I guess Gobert is gonna win it again, but then a part of me is like, what if JaVale just figures it out?
Oh my God. That is not what I was expecting. That was not what I was expecting you to say. Part of me is like, yeah, it's probably Rudy Gobert's the one to win. Other part of me is like, man, JaVale's looking great.
I'm a
Go ahead, dog.
I'm gonna switch it up and I'm gonna put a Gobert because
man, Brandon over here playing it safe. You want your points? I get it. I respect it. Yeah, I'm going with Gobert too though. I was initially thinking of going with the Claw, but that all the missing all them damn games ain't gonna help. Yeah, I'm going to Gobert. And Giannis is up there too.
Say AD too.
Giannis is up there too, but I'm gonna stick with a safe bet with Gobert as well. All right, chat. Sammy, look, Kevin Knox. He avoided the top 5 worst players in his position. All right, shout out to Kevin Knox. Okay, y'all leave Kevin Knox alone. All right. So starting from the defensive player of the year, I have not Bam. All right, so we got Rudy, Ben Simmons. Get Edgar out. You not even Embiid. Oh, this one I'm actually okay. This one's actually kind of close. So let me keep track. Hold on, y'all. All right, so 2 Rudy. Okay. AD. 3 Rudy. We have I guess Ben Simmons is in the running too. He has a few. Mitch. Okay, Gobert. All right, yeah, Gobert's running away with it right now. AD got through. Okay, AD's coming in hot. Patrick Beverly. AD. AD's winning right now. Gobert been getting exposed. Knicks feeds. Okay, all right. It's tied up. Oh my goodness, AD with the lead. Gobert's overrated. Seriously, though, it's Gobert. Okay, tied up. Rudy Gobert with 1 more vote than AD. Wow, that was y'all. Wow, that shoot. I guess I gotta start keeping track because y'all kept that close. But Gobert wins.
Gobert.
Hey, shout out to Ben Simmons though.
Chat? Y'all thinking like me? What's up?
They really are because y'all making the safe bet. But yeah, Gobert.
Is it a safe bet, or we know who to bet on?
No, it's the safe bet. which is the right thing to do. That both are the right. Yeah, AD. Oh no, Spectaz. Wait, did you vote twice, Spectaz? Hold on. Yeah, you said Patrick Beverly. You can't change it up. If you had used
Patrick
AD
Beverley.
first, it would have been tied. Yeah, we got Gobert. Gobert for the
Patrick
chat. That man said Patrick Beverly. That's the skills challenge champ right there.
Hey man, I really thought he would be a sleeper. Okay, you can't blame me.
Thought isn't the word you should be using. All right, coach of the year. Brandon, you said Doc Rivers. I had Lloyd Pierce. Definitely changing mine up. Brandon, are you keeping or are you changing?
Changing.
Okay, first of all, I'm changing mine to, even though he's probably not going to win, but just because he's my favorite coach in the league, I'm going with Nick Nurse.
Budenhauser.
He has to get it 2 years in a row, right?
I don't know how that works.
Like, whatever.
I know it was different for the All-Star game, but I just don't know how that works for coaching.
Because how's it looking over there in the West? It's about the same. Frank Vogel, though. God.
Frank Vogel.
To
That's
go from a
very-
non-playoff team to playoff to number one seed, Vogel might get it. I think I might go with Frank on this, actually, instead of Nick Nurse. Because his stakes are a lot. Yeah, all right. I'm going to go with Frank Vogel. I take it back. I'm going with Frank Vogel.
Is that a 3-time change, chat? Is that a 3-time
I didn't
change?
lock mine in. I didn't even write mine down.
Chat, let me know. Is
Chill
2K
out.
cheating
Chill
again,
out.
just like how
Because you got
stole?
scared. Chill out. No, I'm going with the Laker coach, Frank Vogel. That's a bigger jump. That's more impressive. That's a bigger jump. All right, and you said
also-
Bud.
Yeah, I said Bud.
Bud only going
To
against
think,
himself.
like, your team improved from last season.
That's crazy, right? But was his improvement better than Frank Vogel's improvement? As in your first year coaching? All right, let's see what the people say. I see Mike Miller, and I instantly want to give it to Mike Miller. Billy Donovan. That is a great choice. That is a beautiful choice. I don't think he's gonna get it, but that's a beautiful choice. I like that. All right, so I didn't do the whatever. Oh, well, someone said Fizdale. All right, I'm starting it from Memphis's coach. Something. Oh, my boy. I don't know. Jenkins. Something Jenkins. Leroy Jenkins. Ryan Jenkins. Something.
Levi Jenkins.
All right, I'm going all the way from the very first one I see, which is Chris Tiller saying Nick Nurse. All right, so we're going to have another close one. Okay, a lot of Nick Nurse. Okay, I think Nick Nurse. David Fizdale. I'm not including Fizdale. Another Nurse. We got Mike Miller. 2 Mike Miller. I might have to put him in the running. Okay, I got 1 Vogel, 1 Billy Donovan, 1 Budenholzer, 2 Budenholzer. I got 3 Fizdale, so they're ruining it for you guys. Fizdale's in the running. I'm putting him in. Nope, I'm putting him in. He has the most votes. Fizdale with 3. Miller got 2. Nick Nurse.
We got a taste of the NBA All-Star voting.
Right here in our chat. We're seeing it.
This is it.
We're seeing it right now. Nope, Fizdale's in the running. I don't care. Nope, he's in there. 2 Nick Nurse is running away with it. Fizdale, come on, get your game up, Nick.
Yeah.
Nick Nurse, Billy Donovan with 3, tying it up with Fizdale. Edgar said, I don't care. Tyler Jenkins, that's his name. Gentry with a vote. Chris Paul would get it before Billy Donovan. That's facts. Nick Nurse, yeah. Okay, Nick Nurse has got it. Everyone going Nick Nurse. Wow. I like it. So Nick Nurse, there we go. We finally got some difference. Yep. Nick Nurse for the chat.
Can I vote Fizz again?
Fizzo was in the running, yo. Taylor Jenkins. I knew it was something Jenkins. Can I vote for Fizdale again? All right. Now we are on Rookie of the Year. So starting after mine, Rookie of the Year. All right, Brandon, you have Zion. Are you feeling pretty safe about yours? Ja.
You gotta go. I know. I'm sorry. Your boy RJ didn't show out for me.
Oh yeah, I'm changing that. Sorry, man. It's not his fault. He tried.
Whose fault is it?
A certain ex-Laker that's going over here eating up possession time.
Wayne Ellington?
No, Wayne Ellington wishes you eating up possession time. Something tells me if that boy gets that team to the playoffs, they're gonna jit my boy Ja. Or if the Pelicans get to the playoffs, they're gonna do co-rookie of the years.
Yeah, I think so too.
I don't think there's a world where they and I don't think there's a world where they just give to Zion.
No.
So for that, I'm going Ja Morant.
Now, if Zion started from the get-go,
Man, that ain't even a question. Zion Williamson would be averaging like 22 if he actually played.
Easy points too.
Mm-hmm. Easy. He's a bucket, man. He's just a hooper, man. All right, so Ja's over here. All right, I see a lot of RJ Barretts, guys. I'm counting these, okay? So you can only get mad at yourselves. You can only get mad at yourselves. I'm obviously not gonna count like Fizz and Neely Keenan because they're not rookies. But I'm counting RJ Barretts because he's a rookie. All right? I don't care if you're trolling me. This is how it works. Someone said, can I vote Derek Fisher? No. All right, here we go. Here we go. I see. Okay, so we got Ja. Zion doesn't have enough games, so that's 3 for Ja. Easy Ja. Okay, Ja's at 5. 2 RJs. It'll be like the Embiid syndrome. RJ with a late surge. Okay, I hope you're right, but I don't think that's gonna give him rookie of the year. Knicks feet don't say RJ. Ja, like I told you, Ja looking safe. Ja's looking safe. No one's saying either Ja or Rui. No, not Rui. I think he's gonna be good though. Ben Simmons, obviously, great vote. Counting it. RJ Barrett. Rui. That's 2 for Rui. I could keep Rui. Ja. Yeah, Ja's got it. This is Ja's. No, troll RJ. Ben Simmons is my favorite vote. But no, Ja Morant for the people. Chat, rule Ja Morant. Okay, chat looking like they go 100% this. The Nick Nurse one is a maybe, but they look like they go 100% it. All right, 6th man of the year, Sir Brandon. You put Lou Williams. I put Eric Gordon. Keeping or changing?
That is a tough one. I think I'm gonna just stay with my pick. Yeah, I'm gonna just stay. Might as well stick with it.
What's this dude's name?
What do you think?
I'm trying to see if he's starting.
Lou Williams?
Hold on. No. Okay, so he's not. But like he's such a. I want to say.
You saying Schroeder time?
Yeah, it's Schroeder time. I am wanting to go with Dennis Schroeder, but because Lou Williams can't be the only answer every single year. But at the same time, what's Lou averaging right now?
A lot.
If he's back in the 20s, then I might have to just shut up and just go with Lou Williams. 19.6, my lord.
Might as well be 20 points, bro.
That counts. 20 points per game, 5.8 assists. Like, he's putting starting point guard numbers. Let's check out Dennis Schroeder. Let's see. Dennis Schroeder stats. Ooh! Dennis Schroeder play. Hey, look, man. Dennis Schroeder not too far off. 19, and he's shooting a better percentage, 47 from the field, 38 from 3, down on the assist, rebounds about the same. Hey!
Come on, Schroeder time.
It's got to be Dennis Schroeder, though, no? But I'm so behind, though, because I put LeBron and I put Frank Vogel. But I have to go the Schroeder time.
Lou Williams is the answer every year, CK. That's what BLT.
Frick. Yeah, sorry for the. Okay, people saying Montrezl Harrell, Lou Williams. Yeah, Lou Williams, Alex Caruso, D Rose.
I'm digging the Caruso pick. I love it.
D Rose. I can't go D Rose anymore. Oh man, this is killing me, man. I want to go for the memes, but I can't afford it. Lou Will. And the Clippers, but the Clippers gonna have the better record. The numbers are not that far apart. I'm going for it. There, it's Schroeder time. I'm going with Dennis Schroeder. F it. I'm going with Dennis Schroeder. I'm gonna lose it, but Dennis Schroeder, I believe in you, buddy. 47 from the field. I didn't realize you were shooting that well. Yeah, it's Schroeder time. Bet. All right, I'll bite. I'll bite. BOT Bobby Jackson. No.
Bobby Jackson. That was another safe pick every year.
All right. So I'm assuming this one's gonna be a lot of Lou Williams. I'm going from the first one. I see Zion. I see. Okay, Ben Simmons. Okay, Mitch. That's the first one I'm assuming. All right, Mitchell Robinson. Ooh. Dennis Schroeder getting some love. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, we have some shooter time. Okay, 2 shooters. Eric Gordon getting 1. Okay. 3 for Schroeder. Bobby Portis. Mitchell Robinson. 2 for Mitchell Robinson. 1 for Lou. This is only one. BLT was the first Lou. Hey, Dennis Schroeder might be the vote of the people. You literally pick Lou Williams every year. All right, so that's 2 Lou. Montrezl Harrell getting 1. There we go. Another one for Lou. Okay, Lou coming back in it. Schroeder's coming into it. Schroeder in the lead, y'all. Lou Williams. Schroeder with another one. Montrezl Harrell. Wait, Trez got to be in this. That's 1, 2, 3. It's every year. Montrezl for sure. Lou Williams isn't playing well this year. Alex Caruso, D Rose, Beasley, Bobby Jackson.
He wants you to pick Montrezl Harrell. Like, he wants everybody to pick Montrezl.
Montrezl Harrell's with 3, but Schroeder time's in the lead. Bobby Porter's got 2 votes. I might have to put him down. Jose Calderon, stop. Vote for Harrell. If Schroeder wins, cop his jersey. All right, Schroeder wins. Schroeder has the most votes. Y'all, okay, the vote of the people is Dennis Schroeder. Everyone is buying into Schroeder time. I love it. All right, love it.
The Wolves.
I love it. Hey.
Bobby Portis. What the hell?
Schroeder wins, y'all. I'm sorry. If Schroeder wins, you should buy his jersey. No, that's too far. Oh, the memes, though, man. That's funny. All right, and the last one. Brandon, are you changing your vote?
What is the last one?
Your pick for who wins the whole caboodle. You got the Los Angeles Lakers. I got the Los Angeles Clippers.
Bring it home, baby.
Is he going for the points or is he going with his heart?
Oh, I'm going with the heart and the points.
Lakers. All right, I'm sticking with my Clippers.
Stick with the Clappers.
I'll stick with the Clippers.
Stick with the Clappers. That's fine. That is A-okay.
But you were just clapping, so are you a Clapper fan now too?
No. I'm clapping for my Lakers. Encouragement.
All right. Clippers and Lakers over here. What say the people? Starting from the first vote is the Los Angeles Clippers. I see the Bucks. All right, so it's pretty much going to come down to those 3.
There's no love for the Clippers. It's like you guys with the Nets. You guys absolutely hate
facts. Yeah, that's Brandon for sure. All right, so it's coming down. Okay, so Lakers, Clippers, and Bucks. So I see 1 Clipper, 1 Buck, 1 Laker, another Buck. Oh God, it just zoomed down. Oh my gosh, what just happened? Okay, Sammy. So we got. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. It's 3 Bucks. All right, start over, Chris. From first Clipper. 1 Buck, 1 Laker, 2 Bucks, another Clipper. Okay, Bucks. Okay, Bucks in the league. Bucks in the lead. Okay, Raptors getting 1. I'll count it. Whatever. Lakers only have 1 right now. Bucks.
That's fine.
Bucks will
get smoked in the playoffs like always.
Bilal, that's been my hot take too. I think that the Bucks are gonna choke in the playoffs. That's my hot take. I know I'm against the grain on that one, but that's what I think is gonna happen too. My man said I got the Bucks this year. Call me crazy. Raptors. No love for LAC. No, Clippers got more love than Lakers right now. But it's all Bucks. Everyone Bucks. Knicks. I'm not counting that for sure. I don't care how many y'all vote for the Knicks. Bucks. And there's another Clippers. Bucks. Hold on now. CK got the claps. Yo. Okay, chill out. Chill out. I'm not voting for the Knicks. Raptors. Nets. Who said the Nets? Get Dale out of my chat.
I thought you loved the Nets.
I don't care. Life is pain. Edgar, what the hell? Are you drunk, bro? Like, what's going on? Your last few comments. New York Knicks, they'll turn it around. Get Spectas out of here. Yep, give it to the Bucks, man. All Milwaukee. Yeah, it's all Milwaukee. We got some Raptors Clipper finals.
There's a lot of East Coast love going around here. What's up, y'all?
Lakers, OKC, Raps, Knicks. All right, yeah. Bucks got it. Bucks.
Hold on. Another vote for LA.
Okay, that gives you 2. Because the Lakers are solid 2 votes.
Woo!
It was literally just BLT and that one. No one else put Lakers. All right. The vote for the people goes to the Bucks. All right. So we're going to do a recap. Brandon has gone. We're MVP. We have Brandon with Giannis, CK with LeBron James, and the people, Giannis. Most improved player, Brandon with Brandon Ingram, CK with Brandon Ingram, the people, Brandon Ingram. Defensive player of the year, Rudy Gobert for Brandon, Rudy Gobert for CK, and Rudy Gobert for the people. Coach of the year, Mike Budenholzer for Brandon, Frank Vogel, a.k.a. Dizzy HD's uncle, for CK, and Nick Nurse, a.k.a. best coach in the whole league, for the people. Rookie of the year, we got a Ja party with Brandon Warren going for Ja, CK going for Ja, and the people going for Ja. Sixth man of the year, Brandon doubling down with Lou Williams, CK doubling down with Schroeder time, as well as the chat with Schroeder time. And for the title winner, Brandon Warren going for the Lakers, CK going for the Clippers, and the people going for the Bucks. That's the only one where everyone that one in the coaching is the only one where everyone chose something different. Guys, may the best one win.
Can't wait.
I'm excited to see what happens. We'll figure something out. But next year, we can't do it this year because I don't like the way I voted. But next year, what I want to do is whatever picks we keep from our original round, those ones are worth double points. But we're gonna do that next year. That's for next season.
Fine. Fair enough.
I mean, I'd give it to you now, but the chat didn't have an original pick, so that'd be unfair to them. You see what I'm saying?
It would be. Yeah.
So next year we're gonna do that. The original pick, that your preseason wild card, if you decide to lock it down in the middle of the season, that one's worth double points. We're gonna lock that down for next time. All right, y'all. The votes are in. What's the prize? We'll figure that out. If the chat wins, there has to be something. We gotta figure out something. But if each other wins, that's just gonna go on the big board. Because right now Brandon is 1-0. I guess. Yeah, 1-0.
2-time.
I guess we could do 1-0 because there's a chance of a tie. So Brandon is 1-0. I am 0-1-0. And the chat is nothing because y'all just entered the battles. But yeah, man, excited, fun stuff. But that's it. Oh, the 50 board, the 50-50 board.
50s, right?
So yeah, we've had quite a few since the unfortunate passing of Kobe, and to now we have not updated the board. Updated the sheet, and I finally updated the board today. But we haven't talked about it because there's a lot that has happened. But we've had a lot of 50s. And comparing to this time last year, we are well ahead of where we were this time last year.
We are.
Yes. So last year, right now we're at 16 50 points. In our break, we've had Damian Lillard go for 2 of them, 61 points against Golden State and 50 points against Indiana. Eric Gordon had 50 against Utah. Chris Middleton had 57 against Washington. Trey had 50 against Miami. And Bradley Beal had 53 tonight against Chicago. And today, being that it is February 23rd, and we're on our 16th 50-point game last season when we had our 15th or 16th 50-point game, it was March 17th. So
we're a little ahead of schedule.
We're ahead of schedule by a few weeks. So hopefully we stay on track. Remember what we're going for, the number we're chasing for is, I think, 24 or 25. 24. We got 24. 24 is what we had last year. Kobe 50. Yeah, there you go. So we're ahead of schedule, y'all. The 50-50 board looking good. As long as we just up ourselves every single year, I'm happy. We gonna get that 50-50 one day. But say what were you,
Nick?
Yeah, Nick.
Doubter.
Once again, we passed your 15 mark. When we first started this, Nick's like, you ain't never gonna pass 15. Well, we did twice. All right.
Hater.
Believe in the NBA. I hope no Clipper ever gets on our list.
Ever. Even if there's a fire.
Whoa. Brandon. Too far, man. Like, come on, son. Like, I don't know if I can co-sign that one. Even if there's a fire and the whole family's trapped inside the house. Anyways, good show today, y'all. Today was fun. Glad to be back. 50, yeah, I got Bradley Beals on there. Bradley Beals is on there for sure. Prizes, CK got to wear a Mark Jackson jersey. Ugh, that should be the prize.
You gotta wear like the.
You have to get Clippers jersey of their choice.
Of their choice.
So. Okay. They'd be like,
Brandon, you have to get a Jared Dudley Lakers jersey.
No, we can't do it. No, I won't give you that much power. They just have to. Oh wait, he's on the Lakers. I'm an idiot. But no, it's just the team.
Peace.
Appreciate it, Bilal. So yeah, so if you get a Clippers jersey, you can go ahead and get Kawhi's or Paul George, whoever you like. It's gonna suck for me because I'm only stuck between freaking Kyrie.
You gotta wear Spence.
I wear Spence before I wear the other two chumps. Nah, oh God, we'll talk about it more. But that's there it is. That's your incentive. That's what it is. See, y'all. Nah, you getting Dinwiddie. Oh God damn. All right, this is your fault, Brandon. Why'd you say something? Anyways, much love, everybody. Appreciate you guys for coming out. That's the end of today's this week's episode. Catch you guys in the next one. In peace. Goodbye.
Power to the people.
Power to the people.
Excuse me? I mean, technically, he is in New York, right? Isn't that right? I thought he wasn't.